I didn't know this was filming. I did press film, clearly. Okay, hi, how's it going? So, I was just reading an article, which I will get into, but first of all, like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it. If you have any opinions on what is said in the video, please drop them below. Or if you simply wouldn't say hi for engagement, because it does help, you can do that too. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. I post weekly about university news in the UK and what's happening in universities across the UK at the moment, as well as daily vlogs. If you have seen, yes, I've started doing daily mini vlogs here on YouTube and on TikTok, because why not? I've also started doing daily makeup videos, so if you want to see this makeup video, be sure to check out my makeup channel or my TikTok. They're a bit different on the two platforms, so, you know. And check out my social media. So my handles are preternatural_9. Sorry if there's any background noise. I am recording this a bit later in the day. I got up late. I had to do things during the morning, and it's been nice outside, so we're outside. And now I'm getting to this, so background noise, I'm sorry. Out of my hands. So first things first, Easter break is coming up. Next week is when we break up for Easter, so we have a week of classes left, and then we're on Easter break, and once again students are being told you can travel, but we advise you not to travel. Just look, can you not just have it one way or the other? Tell us we can or we can't. It's that simple. Obviously, I'm still at home. I am trying to potentially get another rent reduction. If I don't get it, I might go back to Hull earlier, to be honest, just for the last couple of months, because I'm paying for, you know, a place where I'm not living. But if I do get another rent reduction, that would mean that I can help my parents out a bit more, and, you know, I don't have to worry about that money. And yeah, it'll just help greatly. So fingers crossed, guys, that I do. I had to fill out a hardship form this time. I couldn't just ask for it, because my landlord's doing a little bit different this time round. They're only really going to give help to those most in need. So at least it's something. At least it is something. Now into the main bit of the video. So I was just reading an article about police, of all things. And if you have seen on the news recently, the police are not looking good in the UK at the moment. Obviously with the murder of Sarah Everard. And on the news yesterday, there was another woman who has come out, and she, last year, was attacked by a police officer who was off duty and drunk. He's on CCTV, they've got footage of it, they've got all the evidence they need, and yet he has been let go with just a fine. And he literally, I mean, you can hear what he's saying to this woman and what he's doing. You can see where he just gets hold of her and starts abusing her, but he's been let go. And it's been a year since she reported it, and it's only now gone to court. But the police, so, you know, police aren't doing so well in this country. And now there is an article on The Guardian from, when is this from? Hello, where's the date? Where's the date? The 17th of March, so 3 days ago, this was on. So UK university students accuse COVID patrol police of harassment. God, you know, this is ridiculous. So I think in one of my other videos I did speak about how at Hull University the security guards were going into people's flats and student accommodation on campus without any prior warnings to check if people were following, government guidelines due to COVID. And the university tried to say, oh no, that's not the case. They didn't do that. They didn't act unlawfully at all, even though they did. They went into people's bedrooms at night whilst they were sleeping. And many students have come out and said this. But whatever. And so it's happening all over the country. But not with security, with police. So the universities have, granted police access to their accommodation to check if students are behaving, basically. And yep, Sheffield, Manchester, Leeds, I think there was Bristol too. Universities all coming out saying, all students from these universities coming out saying, hey, they're acting unlawfully, they're coming into our dorms being aggressive and, telling us that we have to let them in, asking lasses who are by themselves in an apartment that they have to allow them access, and no you don't. First and foremost, if a police officer comes to your house without a warrant, without any prior notice at all, you can tell them to leave, come back with a warrant, and then we'll allow you in. And I think a lot of students who are in dorms will be young. It's usually first, second year students who live in dorms who are young, and the police are now harassing them, allegedly. So there's one here. The first time was at 1:30 a.m. and I was in bed. We had left our door on the latch, so the police officer came in and was quite aggressive. Across the hall, I could see another police officer talking to a girl alone in a flat, asking how many people lived there. It was an invasion of privacy. Why the heck of universities, even though the universities are trying so hard to be like, no, they're not doing this, no, this is not the case, then why have you got all these students coming out and saying it is? But why have the universities got the police to do this? They have their own security guards. Just like Hull have the security guards, they have security. Why do they need the police to babysit students? And there is a quote here from a spokesperson for Netpol. What is Netpol? So Netpol is the network for police monitoring. So basically this is a network where they're saying not all police are decent, and it's like ACAB, that kind of thing, but a little bit more organised and not just an hashtag, basically. So this is, trying to get policing more monitored and more laws about policing, even though there is no bill passed in this country telling us that we're not allowed to demonstrate. And guess what's happened? People are going out to demonstrate. You just can't do that. But yeah, so the spokesperson of Netpol had said, we strongly suspect that across the country students are experiencing what amounts to overzealous babysitting, instances of racial profiling, and the threat of arrest and fines. They have been blamed, criminalised by the police, and abandoned by institutions that have been happy to take their rent and their fees. True. And the institutions, aka the universities, are trying so damn hard to continuously make out that they're doing the best they can for the students. They're helping the students. You know, nothing's going on here. Everything's fine. Then why do all these stories keep coming out? Why? So, yeah. Also, the president of the NUS, which is the National Union of Students, have said during the pandemic there have been increased numbers of police patrols who have been given more powers than ever before. On and off campus, this has routinely resulted in harassment, racial profiling, and severe impacts on students' mental health. Black and Muslim students often face the sharpest consequences. No, Britain is not innocent, and the British police aren't innocent either. So, yeah. If you want to read the article, I will pop it down below for you. But with the police being in the news more and more at the moment, and they just showing their true colours, and people are getting sick of it. And why is the government and the institutions and the universities, etc., allowing the police to do the things they're doing? Are we now in a police state? Do we have no voice at all anymore? Do we have to just do as we're told? You've tried, and people are going out to demonstrate because you're taking their frigging right to demonstrate away from them. So, maybe stop listening to the police. I'm talking to the government here and the institutions. Stop listening to the government and the people at the top, and listen to the people, you know, your students. Listen to the populace. Listen to us, not in any authority. And just think about what's happening, because people are going to get more and more sick and tired, and it's not going to end in a very good result for the people at the top. I'm just saying. I was going to talk about a couple more articles, but I think that one is more important, and yeah, it's taken up the vast majority of this video. But again, the police are stepping over the line. But if you're a student and a police officer comes to your house, your student accommodation, and tells you to allow them into your house, tell them, come back with a warrant, and then I'll let you in. They're not allowed to just come into your home just because they want to. It's not how it works. They can't just show up at your house and be like, let me in. So, students, just know your rights and don't allow them in, especially if they've not given you any notice whatsoever. Even your landlord's not allowed to do that. The university's not allowed to do that. They have to give you 24 hours notice to let them in. Like, oh, it's so annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go now before I get even more annoyed by this, but yay. ACAB. Yeah. Come on, where's this revolution? We need it. Where is it? I'm sick of this now. And the police. Stop protecting your own and protect the people you paid to protect, aka the people. Not your own. Not your own. Because if your own are hurting the people you're paid to protect, surely you should do something about it. AKA treat them how you would treat us. But that's just too, like, I don't know, forward thinking, and that's too left wing. That's too crazy. We can't. So radical. Maybe things need to be more radical. Anyway, like I said, gotta go. And it's apparently spring. It's the first day of spring. It's been really nice, and it's the first day of spring, so that is something positive to end this on. And take care, everybody. Stay as happy and as healthy as you can be. Stay safe, because the world is still a mess. It's really, really, really messy. And just, yeah. Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. And doing the weird peace signs again. Bye.